You're the main character. Why are you sitting on the sidelines acting like an extra? And I know it's easier for a lot of us to do that. We don't want to stand out too much. We want to seamlessly blend in with what everybody else is doing. Because if you are that person who stands out, people will start to look at you like, you're a little bit crazy. Why are you doing that? Everybody else is doing this. It's almost like they kind of get this sense inside of them like, what makes you think you're better than us that you can't do what we're doing? And to avoid feeling judged, being criticized, a lot of us will just go along and do what the extras in our movie are doing. But you are not called to blend in with the extras. You are the leading character. And I think it's about time we start acting like it. So I was an extra in a movie called Real Steel with Hugh Jackman. A lot of you have probably heard of it. And there were thousands of extras. And there was a scene where we all were in the audience and we were cheering in the crowd. And the extras had a lot to say about what they thought Hugh should or should not be doing. His direction came from the director, not the extras, right? We had important roles. We were supporting the movie in a significant way. But at the end of the day, he did not get his feedback from us specifically. Now, he was nice, right? He was a very nice guy. I was standing by the trailers, actually waiting for wardrobe, and he struck up a conversation with me. And he wasn't somebody who walked around being boastful. I think that's what people may sometimes think when they say, oh, you have main character energy, like you're conceited or you think you're better than other people. But that is not what I'm saying in this video, right? That is not what the main character actually is. The main character is a leader. You're the leader of your life, but ultimately, God, as your director, your instructions are coming from Him. So, similarly, I studied theater performance in college and I was given a leading role in a major stage play that we had come to the university. And I was so nervous. I talked to my director about it. I mean, my lines were so long. It could have literally been a book. And I looked at that and I was like, I have months to memorize all of this. So I was having a conversation with my director. And one of the things she assured me of, she told me, she was like, I would not have chosen you for this role if I did not believe you could do it. And I was like, okay. So she walked me through it as we were in practice. She told me exactly where to stand. Hey, you need to be stage left, stage right. You need to project your voice. All of the direction that she gave me helped the story to come together seamlessly. And everybody raved about the play. And I'm like, well, it is only by the grace of God. And obviously, He used my director to help me. God is the director of your life. If He did not believe that you could fulfill the purpose that He has assigned you to, He would have never called you to it. Extras are important in a movie. They help to move the storyline forward, as I said, but your direction and instruction does not ultimately come from them. And God as your director, I think about the scripture in everything by prayer. That is literally a way of saying, in everything that you do, make sure you are checking in with your director. So, a lot of times in our lives, we're going to do things that the extras in our movie may not agree with. Earlier on my channel, I made a video talking about how I did not go through a metal detector. And a lot of extras in my movie were really upset. They were saying, oh my gosh, I see why you were fired from your job. I can't believe you're behaving that way. It's all in your head. First of all, my director told me through my spirit to not go through that metal detector. I would be a fool as the main character of my movie to listen to what the extras are telling me that I should or should not have done. Most importantly, you are the lead character of your movie. Do you know your lines? Are you prepared? Are you prepared for the leading role of your life? What is your director telling you to do? That is one of the main things you should be concerned about. So I want to wrap up the video on this note. Most people are not falling behind because they lack potential, but rather they are falling behind because they have decided to accept a background role in their own story. You are not a background character. Hey, this is the movie of your life, and God is your director. What is your director leading you to do?